video. I know I've just had B-roll of opening the window, but I've just had to literally close the window because if I have the window open you can't see my face. I don't know, I messed around last week with the frames per second or whatever. It got me to view it, but when I was editing it was clunky. I don't know what the video is gonna upload like. Anyway, yeah, last video of the year. It's the 31st of December. Vlogged every week this year. Some lessons and things. It definitely took away. I set out to do it and I've done it, which I'm glad that I've done it. But the uploading every week definitely took away from things when I could have been doing other things. I just have noticed, like my trading has not been where I wanted it to be, and other parts of my life have maybe not been where I wanted to be. But because I've set out to do it, I suppose it's a sacrifice I've took to upload every week. But there's been times on a night, like on a Wednesday night, and the video's not fully edited, and I had to put it out on a Thursday night, and I have to spend half an hour editing, depending on how long the video was, how much B-roll, how much thingy I've filmed. I have to spend another half an hour Monday, half an hour Tuesday, half an hour Wednesday editing, just to get the video out. When I've been locked in back testing, and the way my trading has been this year, I could have definitely used that half an hour, utilised it a little bit better by trading and focusing on one thing instead of spreading myself too thin across multiple things. That's maybe what a lesson I've took from it. I'm definitely going to keep it up into the new year, but not weekly uploads. It becomes a bit mundane, I've found, and there's certain weeks when I just don't do anything. I've been working because I need to go to work, so I just go to work, and then a weekend gets offered, so some overtime, so I do it. But then obviously that leaves the vlog just like in, back test, eat, gym. That's it. That ends up being my life. So yeah, it was definitely hard work at times, especially just picking up the camera. Even picking up the camera, you'll do something and then you'll think, I haven't picked up the camera. That could have been a bit of content there. I am definitely better now at vlogging. I do pick up the camera a lot more, but there's still times when you think like 3 hours of the day goes by, you've been at the gym, you've been for a bike ride, and you're like, well, like I haven't filmed any of it. It's Sunday afternoon, yeah. So that was one thing. That was just a little learning I've had from today. I'm definitely going to continue it next year, like I just said. Maybe not as regularly I'm going to upload, but I'm going to continue to upload, maybe even one a month or something like that, just to get a video. I've got a couple of ideas about some content I want to post, just like study with me and things like that, because at the end of the day, that's what I do. I get in on a night and I sit on the laptop for an hour. So there's them study with me videos. I've used them to help me focus, so in the like timers and things, and like half an hour, 5-minute break after half an hour and things like that. So I've got an idea to do something like that. But yeah, I'm going into the year. I've had a nice reset over Christmas. I've done a lot of planning. I've just been doing a bit of maintenance on my printer because I've been printing out some stuff for my vision board. I'll have to do a bit of B-roll and show you, and I'll do a little talk over. Took some things off, added some things that align with me more so now and that. And yeah, I've just got into a lot more better prep this year, I feel. So I'm ready for the new year. I've been consistent now, and I'm turning up the consistency with other things as we go into the new year. A bit more consistent with the gym. The diet starts on the 2nd. So yeah, just ready for the new year. I'm solely focused on my trading. I've just looked through my YouTube channel. I put a video out 2 seconds. I might need to edit this, so I can't find it. 10 months ago, and said I'm going all in on my trading journey. But now, as of just before Christmas, I am gung-ho. Not that I haven't been, but sole focus. YouTube's taking a backseat where YouTube was towards the front with trading. Something I log on to every day and have to give it time. If I'm not editing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's filming for YouTube. So that's just like someone who works 10 hours a day, wake up, morning routine, forecast, work for 10 hours, gym on the way home from work, which takes me till about 7 o'clock, eat. I still need to eat, and then it would be YouTube editing, back testing time with my wife, even, and then save some just testing and things like, like I need to fill my day. So now I've YouTube to take a step back and not be solely so consistent with it. So consistent with it, and take up so much of my week. I know it's only say half an hour a night, but half an hour a night is a lot of testing and learning that I could pick something up to move me a step forward, instead of waiting 3 nights later when I delve into it, because it's took me an hour and a half to delve into this piece of price action. Could happen a lot faster, a lot sooner. So yeah, I'm going all in with it. I'm a bit waffling there, Anna. I'm going all in with the old trading journey now. Of my actions are aligning with who I want to be, where I want to go, what I want to do, and it's all about just showing up for the rest of the year. 2026, here we go. Let's get after it, and wishing everyone a happy new year. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, and then I'll continue the vlog now. I'll show you my vision board, what I've topped up, and I'm just going to do I need to edit last week's YouTube video, and then you go another half an hour. Well, it's still half an hour left, quite a few clips to edit, and then I'm going to just back test and maybe gym. So I'll take you along with my final day of 2025. Let's get after it, people. 2026, here we come, like a rocket. So here's me updated vision board. I've added my desk. I've added a picture of my desk. The printer was playing up. I've done a little bit of maintenance on it. It says clean the tip, so I ran the maintenance on it. Anyway, it's still printing pretty bad. I've added Alfa Romeo Giulia, which I really like. A bit more, I had a Lamborghini on here, but a bit more achievable goal, closer to achievable goal. So steps by steps. I'm not looking to go to the moon. I know I've got a mansion on there, but that's by the by. There's a very nice house. I've added a picture of my desk to work. I've got time freedom on there, what it takes to make $1 million, consistency is key, my passport for travelling, property portfolio, growing. I've got a holiday home. This is just signifying a holiday home. I've got funded capital goals. I've got quit work goal. I've got a really nice watch. I've got this is not signifying a six-pack, it's just in shape. And I have a father, and I will be my own boss. So that is the 2026, going into 2026 vision board. Let's get it. I have been speaking about building a personal brand and things, which I'm going to continue to do and continue to upload. The YouTube journey this year has been pretty beneficial, to be fair. Just even talking to the cannula, talking to the camera, having an audience. I know I don't have a big audience, but people, whatever I say, someone. I've had at least one view on each video, so someone has listened to it, which is a bit of a. At first, it's a bit I don't know how to take it, and you do question what you're saying, and it takes you a few goes to then record and get your point across. But I'm a lot more confident now in front of the camera, and I'm a lot more confident recording, and I think it'll all just play into what's to come. Confidence, you can't beat it. You can't beat a bit of confidence and the way you portray yourself and things like that. So I think it's been pretty beneficial for me this year. So here's to the YouTube journey. One-handed. Full of shell. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's on toaster. Something I've touched on, but I haven't never gone into much detail on here, as well as my rental properties. So I've got 2. Last year I got the cottage, or was it the year before? I'd done a bit of holiday let with it. Soon transpired to be a bad idea, just with customers and the way things are going. Gas and electric prices. Gas and electric price was £250 a month for gas and elec, and you're trying to run a business, and obviously in the winter months the bookings were fewer. Anyway, yeah, it just ended up being not the best idea. It was so much more convenient and thingy to put a tenant in. At which point, the middle of the year, so this can be a review of the properties for the year. up until getting the cottage, I had no issue with my other property. I had a tenant in it for years, absolutely fine. Got the cottage, absolute whirlwind of different people going in it, complaining about different things, whinging, leaving an absolute mess. Dog poo in the kitchen, things like that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, for the cleaners to go in and clean it out. And then, so I decided to put a tenant in it in January, which had already, was it February? Which had already sat for a couple of months, had me paying for it. Put a tenant in it. She lived in it for a couple of months, left it at estate, snapped the banister and everything. Put another tenant in it. That has just been, she's been fine now. She's been okay, but there's been a few things wrong with that. It's just had a new boiler last month or the month before. So hopefully going into 2026 now, I've sorted all the problems. My other house, didn't hear of the tenant for 3 or 4 years. Transpired his mum had moved out and left him living in there. It's probably my fault for not going round so often. Moved out and it was just an absolute bomb site. So this is all this happened this year with the properties. Up until then, it had been fine. I would recommend owning properties up until this year. So then I had to get that sorted. Luckily, he had someone to move in it for me, which is his mum's friend. So after I checked her over, she moved in it, but then it needed all this work doing to it. So it spent, I don't know, I spent about a month doing, when was that? July, June? Spent a month doing all this work to the thingy. Boiler was broke. I'd been getting serviced, but it was leaking gas inside or something, I don't know. Flooring downstairs had all been ripped up. Doors, he'd been booting hell out the door because the door wouldn't open. If he'd just rang me, he could have got it fixed. This is all to do with tenants, by the way, because it's not their stuff. Literally 10-minute fix. He was kicking the door to open it. I don't know. Yeah, and then we've come into the end of the year. Someone's claimed against me for an accident I had in the cottage. So I've had that on. I've had that ongoing just before Christmas, and then she hasn't been paying the rent in the other one. She missed last month's rent. That's by the by. What else was I going to say about the other house? So I was trying to refinance it a couple of weeks ago. What you do with the rental property is you purchase, refinance, and then buy another one. So I tried to refinance it, and there's something happened with my credit score, which is none of my fault. So I haven't been able to take any money out. So that's set me back another 2 years now until I sort my credit score out. So yeah, I've had an absolute... This year, I'm glad to see the back of it with the properties. The properties have just been a headache. I'm insured for the claimant against me. So hopefully, coming into 2026, the claimant, she gets a payout. She can... I'm sorry she got injured in the house. Whether she did or not, she didn't let me know about it. But I'm not here to cast judgment. So hopefully she gets paid out and hopefully she gets settled and sorted through my insurance. And I will not be doing a hold-to-let again. It's not something I want to be messing with. But buying more property, yes. My goal is to buy more property. And has it put me off buying property? This year, yes. But when you look at the longevity of it and what's in the houses now, no, it hasn't. I'm going to continue to do it. So instead of buying, my goal was to buy a property in 2026. Because I can't refinance it, I'm not willing to put any more capital up front. I feel like I've made the initial investment in the two, and now I can just spiral the portfolio from the two, which is, I've had 1 full year and I'm able to buy another property with it now. So yeah, so but the repair bills this year has been, it's not been cheap to own them. It hasn't. But yeah, we're looking forward. Hopefully everything's nipped in the bud and sorted now, and we can move on. And 2026 is going to be an absolute fantastic year, absolutely shining. So yeah, so that's my review for the properties. I don't talk about them on here often. Well, I don't talk about them at all. I mention them that there's a tenant moving in or whatever. I've never really gone into depth of what I have or what I've been doing with them. So yeah, this is my little reflection, should I say. So this is last week's vlog thumbnail. I've made it and I just haven't stopped laughing at it. And the vlog title and description is absolutely nothing to do with what's going on there. Prince is having a wee. I thought I'll stick myself on there, funny, just testing out, like removing the background. I've done nothing but crazy, and then I've uploaded the vlog. And the vlog title is set in 26 goals and non-negotiables. Bloody Prince haven't we in there? Jesus Christ. I'm spending too much time by myself, I think. Little fella out for his second walk. Are you ready, Prince? Nice. Excited. Excited. Dropped a bit of a bollock of going to the gym. Set off to go to the gym at 2 o'clock. New Year's Eve. Closed at 2. So Prince is having another long walk. Get me steps in. Get me steps in. We're also having a little bit of thoughts on my app. I planned it in next year to work on it and push it a little bit further on. And the app I have built, it's a personal finance tracking app that just has everything in it. From investment property to stocks and bonds, anything you hold and like that, it tracks it all for you in one place. It's called One Place. I'll shot a screenshot of it up, the dashboard up. Shot a couple of screenshots up and show you just what it is, what it entails. I've kind of come to a stalemate with it. That was also taking a lot of my time, and I wasn't getting any further forward. I need a coder, to be honest. I have a number of someone I'm going to get in touch with in the middle of the year. I think I planned it in. I'm going to get in touch with him and just ask for a price. The basic fundamentals are there. It just needs to run smooth. Stripe and everything's integrated into it. I just need banking APIs and things like that onto it. So yeah, the banking, I had a bit of a chew getting a banking API. I haven't got one yet. When I emailed them, I think they thought I was joking because they didn't turn up to the meeting that they planned in with me. Yeah. So that's on the list of things to do, but I think it's going to end up costing me a few £1,000s to get it up off the ground. So that is on the back burner for now.
Don't look at my face like that.